So people think that by you calling the name out is activating. No, it is actually on every single time. When it comes to like business, like real estate, people still want the human touch. You know, iBuyers and all these things, they have a little piece of the market, but they haven't really taken over the market. Welcome to the 200% Life podcast. We're live. Hope you're listening on your morning jog, wherever you're at. But don't forget to rate, subscribe, like, share it. Just put it everywhere because this topic today is going to make you want to participate. So we're going to talk today about a special topic. But before that, I want to introduce again our amazing producer / sound engineer. Lele, how you doing?
I'm doing amazing. You know, just doing every single job out here.
That's how we do it. We're multitask. We're the true Renaissance men and women of the world, right? We know how to do rounded stuff, but we're ready to go. But let's talk about today a special topic, and everybody wants to get right into it. We're going to talk today about artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence. Everybody's talking about it. Listen, this has been a long time coming. But let's talk a little bit about and kind of dissect a little bit of that subject, because maybe you've heard, maybe you haven't heard, maybe you're, just maybe looking at it every other post on Facebook. Your friends are using it. Your colleagues are using it. You're saying, should I use it? Is it going to damage me? Is it not going to damage me? But let's talk about it a little bit. Artificial intelligence is technically just technology just working for us, right? And sort of an intelligence could kind of make your life easier. And, right now, one of the hottest ones right now is ChatGPT. I mean, everybody's been talking about ChatGPT, the supercomputer of the future, right? Some of you guys have been already on it. You can technically type in anything. And ChatGPT right now, some of the stats is, has been trained on vast amounts of text data, including books, articles, websites. And this is kind of like the scary part, to generate human-like responses in various prompts and questions. Right, you ask a question, it pops up an answer. I put in the other day, put an episode, an unwritten episode of Saved by the Bell, because I'm a Saved by the Bell fan, and it popped out a whole entire episode, completely. I asked, can you write me the plot for Back to the Future Part 4, which there's none, obviously, and it wrote me the plot for it. So a little scary in a certain way, but it has been made to actually start testing. It's beta mode right now, and people are looking into it. And let's not talk about who's seen, if you're scrolling down your Facebook, your Instagram, the like Wonder AI, or there's another one called Mind Journey, which you technically just pop in and say, draw me Donatello in a bar, retired, and then it draws you the Ninja Turtle retire in a bar, right? So it kind of takes what you're saying and puts it into a picture. And believe it or not, some of these things that it pops up is super, super scary because it's so realistic, to the point where I've seen some where it looks like really lifelike and like a person, right? And, it hasn't gotten it all together yet, because obviously it draws like 7 fingers and 7 toes and stuff like that. But it's very close, it's trying to pick it up. But, I mean, the vast of it, there's been this app now where you pop in your pictures and it AIs, it does artificial intelligence and draws you like a cartoon, like a superhero, like Rip with your abs and your muscles. So it's been a lot of things. Have you dug into this lately? Have you been doing this stuff?
I use ChatGPT, honestly, for a lot of things. But one thing is, I wish they had that when I was in school, because, that would have helped and saved me so much time.
It draws eye line. I mean, the rumor on the street is, because we have a couple college students working for us, that you can't really write me a paper on this because it's supposed to be plagiarism. I don't know what the top is. I haven't really tried it. But yeah, I mean, it does help you do shortcuts. Summarize, do things, because it's that kind of that supercomputer. So, but you know what? What I say is, I mean, it's been around for a little bit of time. Hey, Siri's there. Alexa's been over. I mean, those are artificial intelligence. Bixby, I think, is for Samsung. for my smart refrigerator, and I totally forgot the one for Microsoft. I forgot which one it is.
I don't know, but
I don't know. We're not Microsoft people.
No,
No
we're
offense
not.
to Microsoft people. I just forgot what their AI is called. What the AI is called. But it's been around for a while. But I think the question that everybody's kind of asking is, okay, it's convenient. It's super fun to find out things that you can get from artificial intelligence. But you know what? But there's people who are a little bit afraid of how crazy it's going to get, right? And when you talk about like Siri, when you talk about Alexa, where many people think by you saying, "Hey Siri," or Alexa, or in my car, "Hey BMW."
Oh,
This on the web for Alexa.
There you go. So again, she just activated, right? So people think that by you calling the name out is activating. No, it is actually on every single time. And if you did not know, you actually signed a privacy notice or allowed it with your phone. You might not have read the whole entire fine print, but you're allowing it to hear you every single time. I mean, we hear all the stories all the time. You start talking about, rooms to go or city furniture or any type of product, and all of a sudden it's in your Facebook, right? You see the ad on your Facebook. I mean, if you're experiencing this, no, it's not scary, it's not creepy. It's artificial intelligence listening to you and giving you what you want, okay? So it's out everywhere, artificial intelligence on your social media channels. You know, when you see something, it starts getting your rhythm of what you're looking at, and it starts popping you the same content and content and content. So it's been around. But the problem is that people haven't noticed it. You say, "Oh, my fun little friend on my phone, my fun little friend on my little Echo," but it's actually the artificial intelligence that has come on board. Now, in the last 6 months, 7 months, we've seen the whole, Wonder AI that draws the pictures of what you say. Now you have ChatGPT. So it's just getting different and different and different. So in a world where now we're looking at computer generated or artificial intelligence generated information or data, what should we feel about that? And how do you feel about it, Lily? I mean, in your personal opinion.
I think you can use that for many positive things, but I also think maybe that's gonna steal a lot of jobs from people, maybe even writers, and I don't know, there is actually, I used to teach this guy in tennis, you know him, right?
Yeah.
So I was talking to him about it, and he's like such a smart guy. And then he was telling me such a nice thing about ChatGPT is that it started, the data that ChatGPT has is from 2020. And as many people start using it and asking questions for them, for the GPT, this starts getting smarter. So we are actually training the device to work for us, basically. I don't know, that's my opinion.
No, but it's crazy, right? I totally agree. I mean, it's been out there. It's getting better. It's getting better. It's getting better. I mean, we've seen the movies. iRobot had a big artificial intelligence machine that was trying to destroy the world or take over all technology. The Avengers, the Age of Ultron, artificial intelligence. I mean, you've seen it kind of there. Steven Spielberg did a movie on it's called AI, artificial intelligence, back in the day. So it's been talked about. It's kind of the things of the future. But you know what? We're in the future now. So what are your feelings towards, what should be your feelings towards this? And I mean, the way I see it is the following. I mean, obviously, people are getting a little concerned. There's people talking all over about it, especially as ChatGPT came out, I think, a few months ago, 3-4 months ago. People have started just kind of saying, you know what, this thing is actually really smart. And, it's getting better and it's getting better. And it's getting to a point where it's kind of scary, how quickly the computer's thoughts come out. And the first thing that people think, just like Layla just talked to us about, is how many people might lose their jobs on this, right? How many people have lost their jobs over the last couple of years with other stuff? Netflix putting the Blockbuster era out of business, Uber putting some of the taxi industry out of business. Amazon just putting everything in place. So what is this going to take over? And some people are a little afraid of what it's going to do, maybe for their industry. But I'm here to tell you that, listen, things are going to happen around you, right? things are going to evolve, but end of day, you have to adjust with the times. Okay? If you can't beat them, join them, right? So I don't think you'll do anything by boycotting artificial intelligence, but maybe learning what it can do to better or help or make you work smarter, not harder. We're already dabbing into a lot of things of how the artificial intelligence is going to help us through our marketing, through our real estate business, etc. But I will tell you one thing is that adjusting to the time is going to be more important to you now. If you're a little bit in denial of what I'm not going to use it because I don't want this to happen or this to happen, eventually, there's going to be things that you're going to be able to take advantage of that you won't be able to do it because you didn't jump on the boat right away. Okay? Your competitors, if you're in the business world, might jump on it quicker than you. Okay? And again, take the good and leave the bad, right? Eat the meat, spit out the bones, like I always say, and understanding and learning what it can do to help you. Okay? There's concerns, obviously. What if it falls in the wrong hands? What can people do with it? Maybe it's putting out wrong information out there, fake news and all that. But, like I said, have to learn it. And it is learning our patterns. It is learning what we're doing. And, I don't think the essence of fear is going to, really do much in this scenario. Always be cautious. Look out for, things that could harm your business, could harm your family. But I think there's some good to it, okay? I know people in different industries right now that are taking so much advantage of it, especially in the business world, marketing and, idea, brainstorming. I know graphic designers right now are using a lot of this artificial intelligence, programs like Wonder AI, programs like MindJourney. Those are MidJourney. I think I've been saying MindJourney the whole time. MidJourney. And it's popping up some incredible kind of things to the table that we weren't available before, okay? Making you work a little bit faster, making you work a little bit more efficiently in certain things, okay? So, like I said, dab into it. I don't think it's something to be super afraid of, but just be cautious on certain things. But believe it or not, in the devices that you carry, in the, some things that you have in your home, TVs, your Echo devices from Amazon, you already have it.
Jeremy, I have a question.
Yes, talk to me.
So, you are in real estate, right?
I am.
And I wonder what do you think about like artificial intelligence for agents? Do you think that would be something that people would like, or what do you feel about it? How do you feel about it?
Obviously we can't predict the future, but I really, really still think when it comes to like business like real estate, people still want the human touch. And statistically, people have done stats. That's why, like, iBuyers and all these things, they have a little piece of the market, but they haven't really taken over the market. And it's been almost, 7, 8, almost 10 years that, they started doing it. And it really hasn't taken a big effect. Because statistically, at least for us, the biggest purchase of your life or your biggest investment of your life is still that human touch, okay? The human touch is very important, and that is someone who can actually listen to you, sympathize with you, and I don't know, that movie I, Robot, the robot did get their feelings. They actually started getting feelings, and they felt, conviction in certain things, and had willpower and all these things. But I don't think we're there yet. And I think now, it's something that, again, some industries might be affected, but real estate, I think is going to be okay. You know what I mean? People still need that human touch that, I need somebody that really would take care of my transaction.
Do you like horror movies?
Which movies?
Horror movies, scary movies.
Oh, no, I don't. Yeah, it's, maybe suspense. Yeah, I haven't really into horror movies.
So I don't know if you have heard of this movie. It's called Megan. It's on Peacock.
I have not.
It's like it's scary.
Oh yeah.
But it's a very good movie, and it's a doll that she catch. Yeah, like they create this doll to be friends with this little other girl, and they actually like she actually catches feelings for the girls, like caring feeling, you know. So she tries protecting her from everything and everyone, and it's scary in a sense of like all of this reality stuff, and you know who knows what's gonna come out of this, you know, like dolls that can speak with kids, that can play with
I know
kids.
it's
I don't
crazy.
know.
It's crazy, right? And again, change with the times. I mean, again, a lot of these movies have portrayed over years, you know, this type of artificial intelligence for a long time, and you know, keep it true to yourself. Keep true to what you know you think is best. But at the end of the day, I think let's use it to advantage. You know, let's navigate through it and see if we can actually, you know, take advantage of this artificial intelligence to better our business, to better our lives. And like I said, it's already in there, so can't really deny. Unless you want to go super hardcore and turn off all your devices and have no TVs, power to you if you want to do that. But other than that, it's gonna be in more devices. It's gonna be more in your face. And let's see what the next 12 months takes us. But you know, I'm gonna take the stance and already dabbing into taking courses and having a few coaches regarding artificial intelligence because I want to know more about it. You know, I'm really dabbed into it, and you know, I will continue to do more research on it to try to obviously implement sort of those things into the business and make things happen. So, do your research, be out there, but it's not going away anytime soon, guys. I would just, you know, embrace it and do what you need to do to make better your business, your life, and get it move forward. Okay? I'll leave you with that. This is 200% Life Podcast. I will see you on the next one.